Good morning, student. I am Rakesh from City Group of College. आज B.Ed फर्स्ट ईयर के सेकेंड सेमेस्टर पेपर फर्स्ट साइंस यूनिट सेकेंड टॉपिक हीट कॉन्सेप्ट मेजरमेंट एंड ट्रांसफ़र ऑफ हीट के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। ये लेक्चर 10 है। Concept of heat. Most of us use the word heat to meaning something that feels warm. But science defines heat as the flow of energy from a warm object to cooler object. Heat energy can transfer from one object to another. The transfer or flow due to the difference in the temperatures between two objects is called heat. Heat is the form of energy that is transferred between two systems or objects with different temperatures. Flow from high temperature system to low temperature system, also referred to as heat or thermal energy. The heat typically measured in BTU calorie joule. The concept of heat and temperatures in thermodynamics. Heat and temperatures are closely related concepts with perceived definitions. Heat is thermal energy transfer from hotter system to cooler system that are in contact. Temperature is measure of average kinetic energy atoms or molecules in the systems. Heat is transfer of kinetic energy from one medium or object to another medium. For from an energy sources to medium or object, such energy transfers occurs in three ways: radiations, conduction, and convections. An example, the example of heat by radiations in effect of infra energy as sticked at surface. Property of heat. Heat is the form of energy, cannot physical substance. Heat has no mass. Heat can move from one place to another place in different way. The conductions, radiations, and convections. Measurement of heat. Measurement of heat. Measurement of heats is done in calorie. 1 calorie amount of energy required to rise 1 gram of water 1 degree Celsius. To measure the heat by dividing changes in temperatures of sample of water by mass of water. Unit of heat. Unit energy. As the form of energy, heat has unit joule. Is international systems of units. SI units is the joule. SI unit of the heat is joule. However, in may apply the field in engineering, the British thermal units BTU and calorie are often used. The standard units of rate of heat transfers is watt. Define 1 joule per second. Instruments for measuring heats. two classes of instruments employed for measure the heats, namely thermometers and pyrometers. Heat transfer. Heat is transferred from warmer object to cooler. Heat can transfer three ways: by conductions, by convections, by radiations. Convections transfer energy from one molecules to another by direct contact. Heat and its type. Heat transferred in solid material by conductions, in liquids and gaseous convections, and electromagnetic wave radiations. Heat is usually transferred in combinations of these three types and suddenly occur in our heat transfer mechanisms includes cooling involve a combination of heat transfer mechanisms. Primary mechanisms use cooling electrical enclosed as the follow. First one, conductions. This is transfer of heat through the solids. For example, heat generated inside in enclosed is transferred to outer surface by meaning of conduction. Convection. Convections is transfer of heat from surface by means of fluids such as air. Natural convections occur in air occur as air heat expand rise explained by the cooler air. The amount of convections may be increased by using a fan increases the flow of air. Radiation. This is the process of where energy is radiated through the air by means of electromagnetic radiations. All through effect of high temperatures source such as the sun, it less effect at the at ambient temperatures on earth. Evaporation. The latent heat of fluids can be used to transfer the heat by observing the heat it required to evaporate that fluids. The observant is released by allowing the fluids to condense outside the enclosures. Another way of heat of transformation. Heat of transformations. Heat absorbs radiant during the change the phase at constant temperatures and pressures. Latent heat and heat energy, a form of energy that transfer by the different temperatures. Heat of heat of condensation. Heat liberated by unit mass of gas at its boiling points as it condenses into liquids. That means that the heat of condension is equal to the heat of evaporations. Heat of fusions. Heat absorbed by unit mass of solid at melting point in order to convert solids into liquid at the same temperatures. That means the heat of fusion is equal to the heat of solidifications. Heat of solidifications. Heat liberated the unit of mass at freezing point when it's solidify. Heat of sublimations. Heat absorbs the unit mass of material when changed from the solid to gaseous state. Heat of vaporizations and heat of vaporization double times कॉपी हो गई है. Heat absorbs the unit mass material as it's boiling the points in order to convert the material in gas with the same temperatures. इस लेक्चर्स में पूरे टॉपिक को कवर किया गया है. थैंक यू.